Trinidad and Tobago's under-17 men's team produced a spirited second half display to give themselves a late lifeline as they completed a come-from-behind 3-2 victory over Bermuda in their second Group A contest in the Caribbean Football Union Under-17 Finals at the Attobolden Stadium on Sunday. The result left TNT in third spot on the table with 3 points behind leaders Jamaica on 4 points and Haiti also on 4 points after those two countries played to a 0-0 stalemate in Sunday's earlier encounter. Goals from substitute Che Benny in the 70th and a late Jaden Powell double gave TNT a come-from-behind victory over Bermuda. A win on Tuesday over Jamaica will assure TNT's place in the next April's CONCACAF final qualifying round in Panama, and the Young Warriors will be looking to keep the momentum of Sunday's 2-goal comeback to push themselves ahead of the Reggae Boys. Cricket now, and Pakistan arrived in Dubai on Sunday to begin their final preparation to face West Indies in a 3-match 2020 international series, which bowls off there next Friday. The squad, led by captain Sarfraz Ahmed, touched down at the Dubai International Airport from Lahore for the home series, which also includes 3 one-day internationals and 3 tests. Pakistan are expected to have their first training session on Monday evening at the ICC Cricket Academy after West Indies take an afternoon session at the same venue. West Indies are reigning T20 world champions after winning the World Cup in India last April and are currently 3rd in the international rankings. Pakistan, meanwhile, are ranked 7th and are coming off a convincing 9-wicket win over England in a one-off game in Manchester earlier this month. And though West Indies will be missing the likes of Chris Gayle and Andrew Russell, Sarfraz Ahmed said Pakistan were bracing for a tough series. Now, the youngest cyclists in Trinidad and Tobago got the chance to show off their talent starting on Saturday night when they participated in the National Youth Cycling Championships hosted by the TNT Cycling Federation at Irwin Park, Siparia. Spectators got the chance to see the future cyclists, and impressed they were treated to heavy competition from the junior cyclists. These youngsters didn't take the proceedings lightly and put everything on the line. Certainly some youngsters to look out for to come in the future. Basketball now, and Detour, Shak and Defence Force seems to be heading to a collision course as they remain perfect in the Mayaro Basketball League over the weekend. Shak beat Clippers and Defence Force beat Prisons in contrasting styles at the Mayaro Indoor facility. Ian Wason has more.
Shak knew they were in for a tough game against fellow unbeaten team Clippers on Saturday. In the third quarter, this 3 from Andrew Eiffel pulled the Lavantil team 67-63. Eiffel scored 17 points. Pascal going brave despite the presence of Miguel Williams in the paint. Pascal led all scorers with 26 points. In crunch time in the fourth quarter, Miguel steps up and his presence scares Brendan Dennis. And on the restart, Miguel would get in the block. With just seconds on the clock, Shak on top by 2. Pascal with the last shot scores it but waved off, did not get it in time. Shak winning 94-92 to remain perfect after 4 games. And on Sunday, Stephen Leiter-Lewis hit 5 threes and scored 17 points as Defence Force beat Prisons 87-69. Leiter was comfortable from 3-point zone, hitting with little effort as Defence Force remained perfect after 3 wins.
Yeah, there's our rivals from ever since, and the main focus is them. We ain't really taking on anybody else because over the past years, they were the people that give us the hardest challenge within basketball over the period of time all of us played.
Now, Manchester United suffered their 3rd defeat in a week as late goals from Juan Zuniga and Troy Deeney gave Watford a deserved 3-1 Premier League win. The hosts led when Etienne Capoue converted Daryl Janmaat's cutback, only for Marcus Rashford to level from close range. Zuniga powered in with 7 minutes to go, 53 seconds after coming on, and Deeney then scored a penalty in injury time after Marouane Fellaini fouled Zuniga in the box. Following a derby defeat by Manchester City last weekend and a midweek Europa League loss, Coach Mourinho and United have had a rough 8 days. It is the first time Mourinho has lost 3 consecutive games in a season since February 2002 when he was at Porto.